Hi there, I'm Heather Lancaster with ScentSationals and I'm here with your next weekly review. So this review is all about what you want, and we went to our YouTube channel and to Facebook and asked our audience what they would like for me to review. So the first two fragrances that came up were Peach Cobbler and Tuscan Orchard. And then after that we had several different requests. So what I've decided to do is put them all into a little bin here, mix them up and pick them up. That way it kind of makes things fair. So the next fragrance we're going to review this week is Pomegranate Rose, a beautiful fragrance. And last but certainly not least is Garden Path. Awesome, this is going to be a fun review. You've got a chance to win all four of the fragrances, so stay tuned and let's go check these out. My favorite fragrance out of the four this week is Pomegranate Rose. This is a beautiful fragrance. The description reads, perfect blend of timeless scents. Now some people think rose is overdone because it's in so many different lotions and it's a common fragrance that's been around for a long time. I love rose, but I love this even more because it adds a new twist to the fragrance. The pomegranate in there gives it an amazing zing. So when you smell it, I think the bottom notes more. The bottom notes have the beautiful soft rose fragrance and the top notes are that pomegranate kick. This is gorgeous. It is nice in the daytime. I would warm this anywhere in my house, and it's a fragrance that's going to linger for a bit, but I think that I could probably leave it on all day and not be overwhelmed in any way, shape, or form. Very lovely. I have to highly recommend this fragrance. The description on Peach Cobbler reads, fresh peaches baked in a warm, crispy crust. Doesn't that smell delicious? Just sound delicious? I'm already anticipating the smell. So let's pop this out. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, it's excellent. It smells just like a peach cobbler. The bottom notes are very buttery, very rich, and I can actually smell the peach on both sides of this. It's actually, the peach is kind of the undertones of it with the baking and the sugar and that kind of richness with the butter. That's all the stronger tones of this. Gorgeous bake smell. This is definitely a kitchen fragrance, something I would warm in the daytime, and I would think that like a lot of our delectable fragrances, or the baked ones anyways, this is going to really linger for a while. The cold throw of this fragrance is very strong, and I think once it's warmed, it's going to smell just like I have been baking in my kitchen all day. Very, very nice. Our next fragrance is Garden Path. And this one, the description reads, the joy of a summer garden. Now I've only ever had a tiny little summer garden, but I would imagine that those of you who have a larger space and have the privilege of gardening are really going to love this fragrance. It is, I know online it says tomato plants, but to me, and I guess this is just my interpretation of those tomato plants, it's the tomato plants as the tomatoes are ripening. It's those green tomatoes, if you've ever smelt a green tomato. It's very yummy, a very fresh scent, and it's a little bit on the tangy side to me. Yeah, I like it. This is a fun fragrance. This again to me would be another kitchen fragrance, a daytime fragrance, and something that's just going to add a subtle, yummy fragrance to your kitchen that just implies freshness in the outdoors. Our next fragrance is Tuscan Orchard, and this one ran a really close, second place with my favorite today. The description is pamper yourself on a lazy afternoon, and of course Tuscany is a region in Italy, if I'm correct, and so you think about that and it's kind of a laid-back culture, and to me Italy is amazing food, it's amazing culture, and it's just a lot of interest, eye candy everywhere that you look, whether it's the fields or the structures. So let's smell the fragrance, see if it lives up to my expectations. And oh yes, this is very nice. There's a little bit of spiciness to this fragrance, as well as a very fresh outdoors scent. I know that it's supposed to have a fig tree smell in it. I'm not really familiar with what that might smell like. I guess I better go to Italy. But maybe that's what the spiciness is. Very, very fresh fragrance. It's almost like, you know how you smell mint and it's very fresh? It's almost like smelling that it's a beautiful, amazing fragrance. Another daytime fragrance to me. This one though, I would warm anywhere in the house, even though Tuscan Orchard might imply maybe it's more kitcheny, but this to me is very welcoming and could be anywhere from my bedroom to the front family room or into my kitchen. Gorgeous fragrance. It's kind of, I'd say, mediocre as far as strength goes. It's not super powerful, but it's not light either. There's that spiciness once it's warm is really going to come alive and make your house smell fabulous. Well, there you have it. Those were your picks for today's reviews. And of course, you have the chance of winning all 4 of these fragrances. You can leave me a comment right here on YouTube and I will enter your name in for you. Or you can follow the link that I've provided below. That's going to take you to our blog and our Rafflecopter where you can enter via Twitter, via Facebook, or again via YouTube. Put in lots of entries because you can enter every single day to win these 4 fragrances. I am going to pick one winner on March 20th, midnight, or actually I'll probably pick it the 21st. Contest closes March 20th at midnight. So good luck to everybody and we will see you again next time.